Hi guys, welcome back to Pure Mind Podcast, and I am still your host, the one and only, the Black Queen herself. If you've stopped by for the very first time, hello, you are so very welcome. Make sure you commit by subscribing. Yes, we are making a commitment right here. And for the regulars, thank you for coming back. I have been gone forever. Why? Because I've been working on some stuff and now I'm back in action. Like the other movie that they say, back in action. And what we're going to do is, today actually is going to be our very first episode. Yes! Let me hear some sound in the background, of course. It's our very first episode, and with our episode, what we're going to do is go back. Because I thought, hey, what other better way can we start our very first episode apart from going back to the motherland? Of course, it is the best way. So what we're doing is I'm going to take you guys along with me to the motherland. Yes! The beautiful continent where I come from. It's of course obvious. I do not know why people be asking me, ma tu vieni da Africa, vero? Sì, vero. Ah, com'è? È bello. Ah, sì. Dove esattamente? Uganda. Vengo da Uganda, spero che questo è chiaro. Allora faccio un pochino di... Avete sentito? Un documentario. E così voi venite con me. Andiamo tutti, adesso portano tutte le ragazze, ragazzi, tutti my fans, andiamo tutti in Africa perché parliamo di Africa in generale, non solo Uganda, e poi vediamo un po' le cose che dobbiamo imparare, e quindi a me mi fa piacere. Allora, let's get into it. Yes, it's obvious I come from Africa. I do not know why people be asking me. You come from Africa, right? I don't even know why. It's obvious. Yes, I come from Africa. And Africa is not a country. It is a continent. It is a continent. I repeat, it's not a country. It's a continent. I hope it's clear. And to be exact, I do not come from the entire Africa. No. I come from Uganda, to be exact. And in Uganda, it is a country because that is found in Africa as a continent, but it is also beautiful, you know. People ask me, ma è bello? Is it beautiful? Yes, it is beautiful. But also it depends what is your definition of beauty. And I cannot put stuff into your head. But all I can say is, yes, it is beautiful. It depends. You need to go visit. I think traveling is part of learning. So when you travel, you learn, you get exposed, you get to know new things. And how cool is that? And for you, or some of you who don't have the chances to travel, I'm going to travel with you. How? By showing you a little stuff from Africa. And in Uganda, we have 56 tribes, yes. We are all different. We speak 56 languages. And each tribe speaks its own language. And yes, we do not understand each other. No, we don't. If someone from the north speaks, I'm from the north. Someone from the center don't understand. I mean, it's different. Duh. Someone from the west speaks, someone from east don't understand. It is different, it's obviously. And let's dive into it, and then I can show you a little bit of, the northern part, the southern part, the eastern, the western, the central, you name it, part of Uganda. We have so many tribes. I mean, 56 is a lot, okay? So those are 56 languages, 56 dialects, if you want to call it so. And the food, the people, also the skin tone differs, Some people are lighter, others are darker, like me. others are skinny, others are, you know, curvaceous, if I can say, others are muscular, others are, you know, thin or slender, or you name it how you want. And they're all from Uganda, you know, they're all the same people. But it doesn't make any difference because it is still everything. And also there's what we call intermarriages. When we intermarry, someone from the north can marry someone from the west, it's still the same. Someone from the central can marry someone from the east or south or north. It is the same. Eastern, western, northern, central. It's dope, you know, it's cool. And we all have typical practice that we all practice. For instance, in the central, this is how people dress when they wait for a ceremony or an introduction ceremony or marriage, traditional marriage to be exact. And then people from the western, this is how they dress when they wait for a ceremony or introduction, because they say, oh, Mr. So-and-so is introducing Mrs. So-and-so. It means you, the girl, you are showing your parents the man you're going to marry. So he is coming. So the guy is making it official that, oh, hey, she's off the market, she's mine. And there is a certain way how they dress up, and that is how the Western. And for us from the North, this is how we dress up. I'll put pictures. And it's all cool, it's all love, it's beautiful. We can't say more than that. How do you guys interact amongst yourself since you all speak different languages? Good question. Good question. And I think the answer is very simple. We speak English. Oh yes, we do. In order to understand each other, we speak English. Or even if you don't know the language of someone, later on, as you get into the culture, the tradition, the people, you learn the language, and it's not a big deal, honestly. It is not a big deal, and learning the language is easy, it's not hard, so that shouldn't be a problem, and it is not a problem. And the food, you know, the tradition, the way of certain lifestyle, you later on adopt, you get to know it, and the rest is history. And we know that Africa also has most of the world's species. Not all, but most. But also, I think, if I'm not wrong, Australia also has a lot of wild species. For instance, for us in Uganda, we have the white buffalo, crocodile, elephants, tiger, giraffe, zebra, you name it, we have all those animals. And if you ever want to visit a place, hey, you are welcome to Uganda. But it's not only in Uganda, because in East Africa we have countries that have almost the same animals. For instance, we have Rwanda, because there is safari. For those of you who are familiar with this term, safari, you know. So in safari, you can see all these animals. So there is safari in Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Kenya, you know. And it's pretty dope in the East African community, because we officially knew 3: Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. Now I was informed, I don't know when, that also South Sudan has joined the community. I don't know how I feel about that, but hey, you're welcome. And we also have the East African community language. In the East African community, the language that is spoken there is Kiswahili. As you know, that Kiswahili is one of the languages that is also spoken among the African countries. For instance, in Uganda, Kenya, mostly Kenya and Tanzania, they speak a lot of Kiswahili. I mean, majority of people speak Mambo, Sawa, Po, Vipi, you name it. And I remember when I was here, people were telling me, oh, Hakuna Matata. So I think that is the word that they will know, or asante sana, which means thank you very much, or grazie mille, asante sana. My friend told me that, oh, I know that word because there was a cartoon whereby, you know, there was this character that was singing asante sana coco banana, something like that. I was like, oh, it's because the monkeys like banana. So asante sana means thank you very much for the banana, if I can say it like that. And it is that. So of course, apart from the English, there is also Kiswahili, and it's also spoken in Congo. Congo, they also, even if they speak French, there is also a good percentage of people from Congo who speak Kiswahili and Lingala. Apart from Lingala, I know Lingala, that is only spoken in Congo. But also in the entire continent, there are also other African countries that have, you know, we have the Great Lakes, we have the rivers, we have, why did I say Great Lakes? I wanted to say we have the lakes, the rivers, the mountains. All these animals are also there in different parts of the countries. And if you look at, you know, for instance, the West Africa, there is Nigeria, Niger, Senegal, Gambia. I do not know who told my brothers from Senegal that I am from Senegal. So I am making it clear out there, I am not from Senegal, and neither am I from Gambia. I hope it's clear, the history has been told. Yo, I've been walking on the street, people have been walking up to me and telling me, tu sei senegalese? No, non sono senegalese, sono ugandese. Spero che chiaro. And why? I don't know. I don't know why people think I'm from Senegal. Yes, I know they're dark like me, but also in Sudan people are dark. Darker than me. So you can imagine the shade of darkness if someone is darker like me. I'm already pretty dark, okay? From 1 to 10, you rate my darkness. I don't know. And people ask me, are you from Senegal? Are you from Ghana? These are countries in the West Africa. I am from the East Africa, but no bad blood. It's all love. We love it. It's beautiful. But the truth is, no, I am not from West Africa. To be exact, I'm not from Senegal. I am from East Africa, and I'm from Uganda. And I think also there it's different, you know, even the way of their culture, they also have their dialects that they speak in that I don't understand. Some people walk up to me and they start speaking their language and I don't understand. I don't know what you're saying. Whatever you say, thank you, ciao. The best way how we can communicate is just speak English to me, you know. And I don't know why people be assuming so much, but it is what it is. But no one assumes that I'm from Nigeria, because even then when they say, where do you come from? Senegal? I'm like, Gambia? Nigeria, no. Yeah, not Nigeria, because I'm not from there. I don't have any other explanation. And yeah, so if you ever see me there, the history is clear. I am not from West Africa, or not even from Central, because the Central Africa, that's where you have Congo and all the other. Not also from the North, because in the North we have Tunisia, Morocco, you know, all those countries from the North. And then from the South, it is clear, South Africa. Someone say, no, South Africa is not a country in Africa. It is a country in South Africa. No, it is a country. There is a country in Africa called South Africa, you know. Go visit it, the Cape Town. Go visit South Africa. It is beautiful as well. It is my dream to one day visit South Africa. It is beautiful, Johannesburg, you know, Cape Town. It's amazing. I'll one day visit there. And, you know, just appreciate the beauty. When you travel, you see different people, different culture, you appreciate the beauty of the country. And yeah, and I'm going to make another video because this is just a brief and precise summary of what is going to be in the next documentary. So I will walk you guys step by step, and we can talk about the lakes, the rivers, the cultures, the tribes, the marriage, the languages, the food, the religion, because yes, there are very many religions in Uganda. Why? Because we have freedom of worship. So you can worship God in any religion. You could be a Catholic, like me. You could be a Muslim. You could be an Anglican, a Protestant, a born again. You're free to go to any church that you want. So all those churches are there. Not only Muslims in Uganda, not are they only Catholics. We have all the religions you can think of. Because of something called, I was told that we have freedom of speech and freedom of worship. So it means you are free to worship any God you want. You're in any religion that I've mentioned below. And yeah, so until next time, bye guys. I'll see you very soon.